Hello everyone, this is going to be a brief video demonstrating how to log in to your LibApps account after you've set up your password. I wanted to make a freestanding video so that you don't have to keep going back to the week 6 video, and you'll see this new video placed in some of the instructions for assignments leading up to the final project. Okay, to get started, we're going to need to find the URL for the LibGuides page for students in the SAC Library Technology program. I'm going to start including the URL in every single module introduction under this new section, Final Project LibGuide Prep. You'll see the URL linked right here. So all you need to do is click that and it should take you to this page. This is the home page for the SAC Library Tech program. You're going to scroll down and find this tiny login to LibApps link. This will take you to the login screen where you will use the email address that you provided me as your username, and then you'll enter the password that you set up previously by following the directions in the email that you received from LibApps. Once you're logged in to the LibGuides homepage, you can tell that you are signed in because you'll see your email/username up here next to this little person icon, and then log out, right? That indicates that you are logged in because it's giving you the option to log out. I do want to point out two things that you'll be using on this page for the remainder of the final project. First, it's this LibGuide shortcuts box. You will be creating your own guides, okay? So you're going to use create a guide when the time comes to create your own LibGuide, which will be by the end of week 8. And then right now, I would like to redirect your attention to this top navigation bar under content. Let's take a look at the existing guides by clicking on guides. So once you create your guide, your LibGuide will show up under this list. Right now, I have 2 starter guides that I created for the purposes of the final project. You will have the option of creating a brand new guide from scratch or copying the layout and content from one of these 2 guides. I've left the default title of the LibGuide as the title for these 2 examples so that you can see in the name what the main difference is between these 2 layouts. The first example is a side navigation layout, and then the second one has a tabbed layout. So let's take a look at those. For the side navigation layout, it's pretty straightforward. You have the navigation listed vertically on the side of the page. Then you make boxes in this column here. To return to those list of guides, we're going to use content once again, guides. Now let's look at the tab layout option. See, there's no navigation on the left-hand side anymore. Now we have tabs going across your page. If you want to see what this looks like to the public when it's finished, I'll show you how to preview a LibGuide in a second. Right now, you're looking at the editor's page, right? This means you're able to edit the content of the boxes and the boxes itself. And then right up here, you'll see for your LibGuides when you get started, it's going to be red and it's going to say unpublished. This one, because it's published so that you all can see it, it's green. And this eye icon is what's going to preview what these different layouts look like when they are published and public facing. That's pretty much all you need to know about logging into LibGuides and accessing the 2 different starter guides that I've created for you. You will be asked at the end of week 7 to decide which layout you prefer. And there really is no right or wrong answer. It's really a matter of what layout appeals to you the most. Remember to go back to the list of guides. We're going to use content guides. That will bring you back to this page. And you can choose between the two guides to view. Right now, I just wanted to make sure that everyone knows how to access the URL for LibGuides, how to log in, and how to access the current content that's available in our LibGuides. Just a reminder, if you want to see things and preview them as they will appear on the internet, use the eyeball. And that's going to open a new window, so you can just look at your previous tab if you'd prefer to look at the editor's page. Okay, that's all I have for this video. Please let me know if you have any questions or any trouble with accessing your account. Bye.